So I decided to go to Mexico. The original plan was to go to Tulum, but during that time, which was in April, there was a lot of information and news about some trouble in Tulum, bars and clubs being on curfew. So as my first time experience in Mexico, another place was chosen. Besides, they say Tulum is expensive, and I personally didn't want to spend a lot of money on that trip. But for sure, one day I'll come. Comment down below if you have been to Tulum and how your experience was. So instead, I arrived at the Cancun airport and later took a ferry to the Isla de Mujeres island, which means, by the way, the island of women. Starving. So the first thing we did is went to a restaurant right next to the port. I loved it, by the way. The vibes, the live music, the food, everything was great. After that, we took a cab to the hotel, and let me show you where we stayed. It's funny, I was departing from the airport in the US and I was getting a coffee before my flight, and a barista asked me where I was going, and then when I replied, oh, I'm going to Mexico, she said, oh, be careful, don't get killed there. So yeah, that also gave me a lot of confidence. So the place is called the Izla Hotel. It is supposed to be a 4-star one. Let me show you around. I liked that the corridors were open. There was a lot of fresh air in the hotel. The room was very spacious, honestly no complaints, 2 big beds, a lot of storage space, even some machine that resembled a coffee machine. The terrace was overlooking the pool. Wow, that's a beautiful view. Goes directly to the pool and I can see the beach. The bathroom was big. One issue we had with the room was that the bathroom sewage system was going kind of smelly throughout our stay, so they should really fix the pipes. The pool area was small but cute, cozy, and the beach area was fine. It looked very pretty, but I must say that the sand on the beach was very strange. So there was not a lot of seaweed floating around, which I was very much afraid of. But the actual beach was kind of strange. There was a lot of seaweed growing, like attached to the sand, and the sand was very weird and slimy. So if you're a fan of swimming in the sea like I am, I wouldn't recommend. On the first night, we went to their rooftop bar to enjoy the sunset and a cocktail. The cocktail was okay, but the sunset was very pretty that night. So overall, we had a great first day of arrival.